it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Back to throw, it's Golden. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on second down for this offense. Now the play fake. Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. Got room at the 35. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Dances away. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there, they're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, it's Bullock. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. Return team. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Hold it. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Hold it. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. You're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Sharks, 3, Oregon, 0.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And here's the return. Smashes through the tackle. And the returner goes down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Well, jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Golden. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Ducks will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. It's reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quick touch pass to the receiver. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. This offense, not good enough.
The Sharks decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Finds his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Massey. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. And the Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Holding. Receive team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Complete to the left. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. He'll do it himself. Got the 1st down and more. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
7, Sharks 3.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Golden. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Steps away. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Back to throw, it's Golden. Moving out of the pocket. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give on the inside. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5. The Ducks are in the red zone. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Bulls his way forward. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. From the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. It's still 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Golden. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. He finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. quickly to the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Trying play action. And they got him for the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Sharks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Massey. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Pulls and fires complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Comes out throwing on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Wants to throw. It's Golden. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Short gain on the play before he slides. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He makes a grab. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to Kate. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip and tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by just 1 over Texas.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. They've got the screen set up.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see and hear, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. Looking to go up top on first down. They're bringing heat. He's going to run it. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little release to the back. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Sharks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Open space at the 25. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. He's got it on the run. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Makes his connection. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sharks! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Ducks want to move quickly. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Back to pass, it's Golden.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Caught in the backfield. It's Massey. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The corners are walked up tight. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Discards a man. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
To the tight end. A pickup of 8. Second down.
He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Roberts. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sharks will call on their punt team. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
He makes the connection. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. They get to the line quickly. The run from the shotgun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Golden. Steps away to find some room. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Gets it out quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Second down coming up. Off play action. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. It's caught downfield. Got a lot of running room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
27, 10.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Working that left side now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. He's going to pass. Got his man on the right.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pocket starts to collapse. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Defense.
They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sharks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up by 21 over Mississippi State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Leaves it with the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Coming after him. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, going up top. Feeling some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They want that clock to run. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. The Ducks in the hurry up. Caught in the backfield, it's Massey. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He's right on target. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
First down for the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the ground with the counter. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Golden. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Direct snap. Tackled, but he has a first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.